for that recognition. And my first question is on Digital Equity Act grants. Last week, the Department of Commerce terminated grants to states under the State Digital Equity Capacity Grant Program. Congress specifically authorized and appropriated $1.4 billion in formula funds for this program. Mr. Gentin, were you involved in any meetings or conversations about terminating state digital equity grants?
I was not, Senator.
Let me ask you this then. In your opinion, as a lawyer, is the decision to cancel, to terminate state formula grant awards faithful execution of the law passed by Congress?
Senator, I think Senator Lujan asked me about this as well, and I think it is important. We can all agree, I think, that everyone be able to participate in the internet economy. In my role as a senior advisor at the Department of Commerce, I've had no role in the digital equity issue. I'm aware that the President issued a truth about it, but I have not looked into the legal issues associated with that program.
All right, well, we passed the Digital Equity Act. We directed the Commerce Department to issue formula grants to the states, and we appropriated money for it. And now the department is simply ignoring the law. And I'm going to give you a chance, Mr. Gentin, just to answer, do you think the terminations of these grants are lawful?
It's something, Senator, that I committed to look into. If I'm honored to be confirmed, I do not have a view on that sitting here today.
Okay. In my opinion, the administration must rescind these termination notices immediately. It is completely unlawful what they have done. Mr. Fink, I want to turn to a rule issued by the Federal Railroad Administration last year requiring 2 crew members on Class 1 freight trains. I have long supported this rule, and I was proud to work with current Vice President Vance to be able to include a similar provision in the Railway Safety Act. At his confirmation hearing this year, I asked Secretary Duffy, sitting right where you are right now, Mr. Fink, whether he would stand by the Federal Railroad Administration's regulation. He said yes. So, Mr. Fink, do you agree with Secretary Duffy's position and intend to maintain this regulation?
Yes.
You will?
Yes.
Thank you. That is much appreciated. And now, Mr. Gentin, I want to turn to you. I know it's an issue that Senator Peters raised in his opening remarks. Mr. Gentin, during your staff interview with committee staff, I understand that you were asked whether Joe Biden lawfully won the 2020 presidential election. And so I'm going to ask you the same question. Yes or no, did Joe Biden lawfully win the 2020 presidential election?
Senator, as I expressed to the staff in my interview, President Biden was the president for 4 years. He was certified as president, and then President Trump was elected and certified. He is our current president.
So was Joe Biden lawfully elected as the President of the United States? That's what I asked. Was he lawfully elected?
Again, Senator, what I can say is that he was certified and he served as president.
In your opinion, was he lawfully elected President of the United States? This is not about what happened. It's about what you view as the legal status of Biden in winning that election. Did he lawfully win the election or not?
Senator, I'm not an investigator of elections. My understanding and my belief is that President Biden was legally certified as president and he served as president.
I know that, but you're nominated to be the general counsel of the Department of Commerce for the United States of America, the top lawyer, and you're a seasoned attorney. So this is just a yes or no question. Was he legally elected as the President of the United States, Joe Biden? And your opinion on this is very important as a lawyer, so we can understand how you will be looking at legal issues that will be presented to you.
Senator, I think I've tried to answer the question as best I can. I don't know that it makes a lot of sense to litigate the past. My purpose in being here today is to present my qualifications to serve as General Counsel of the Department of Commerce.
Again, I don't know how we can trust you as a sound legal voice pushing back on this administration's lawlessness when you can't even answer a basic question as to whether or not Joe Biden was legally elected. I mean, we're 4.5 years since that day, and you've had plenty of time to reflect upon it, but you're still absolutely unwilling to say that Joe Biden was elected. And that, unfortunately, is the position which Donald Trump is still taking. And that casts a very bad cloud over the electoral process in our country. You know, he was the clear winner. To the extent to which you're unwilling to say that that's absolutely legally accurate is a very dangerous place for our country to be, especially given your legal background and the job that you're being asked to take, which is as Chief Counsel for the Department of Commerce. So we're standing now awaiting for the arrival of Senator Fetterman, and he will be here presently. We have a roll call which is on the floor of the Senate right now, and I will have to go over to make that roll call, but we will have at the same time an ability to have time for recognition for Senator Fetterman from Pennsylvania, so that he will be able to ask a round of questions of this panel. And with that, I will recognize Senator Fetterman.